they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking.
Welcome back to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay Dog TV and News, giving it to my brothers like I always do. Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it, some ain't, man. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Big shout out and big salute, you know, to all the brothers that been rocking with me down in the chat over the past couple days. Big thanks to y'all brothers. Big salute to all my brothers and sisters that be watching the videos from afar, man. Couldn't do it without you. You know, big shout out to all the dog lovers from across the world, all the pet lovers from across the world, no matter what kind of pet you got, birds, snakes, dogs, cats, you know, raccoons, squirrels, whatever your pets is. Big salute to you and big shout out to you, man. It's a job out here taking care of them animals. You know, we got some breaking dog news from the satellites out of space. You know how I give it to y'all brothers. And for the ones that just tuning in, like I always say, man, this what they don't like me to talk about. For some reason, I can't figure out why. For some reason, I can't figure out, you know, why they so pressed on me doing this news. You know, why they so pressed on me doing this news? But I don't know. I just keep giving it to them, my brothers, my sisters out there across this country. I let you see how it's going down in this American Pitbull Terrier game today's time. You know, today's time, not in the sporting dog journals, but 2025 time. You know, it just is what it is, man. Like I said, big shout out to the brothers that been rocking with me down in the chat for the last couple days. We had a lot of ignorant people to come in our presence. You know, and when it comes to coming up and speaking on the channel, this is the deal. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, you're not allowed just to come up and speak. You know what I'm saying? Speak all kind of ways and just say dumb stuff. Just say fly off the mouth and say dumb stuff that don't matter. You know, you don't got that kind of clientele and clout on my channel. You know what I'm saying? When I invite guests up there, them the kind of folk that I just sit back and I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm interviewing you. You know, when I drop that link for Mike Rob, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to listen to Mike Rob because I'm inviting him to the channel for a particular question. For y'all little flunkies that want to come up there and talk trash, man, I ain't giving you time to talk. Like I told you on the video last night, y'all do boys, go to the store, get us some cigars, get us some sodas. My man say he needs some Funyuns. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. We play you like you is. You know, play you like you is. We got one brother that's 15 miles away, literally 15 miles away in North Myrtle Beach. Talking trash. We've been waiting on him since the video last night, and he still ain't got here yet. But yet he made it to a video of a brother 6,000 miles away where he can fit in and feel like he tough and talk gangster. But we still waiting on him, and he only 15 miles away. He bypassed my house, bypassed meeting me anywhere in Conway, you know, and went to talking on YouTube, talking tough and gangster. You know, like I said, I play y'all flunkies the way you is. It ain't all these brothers out here, but the ones that deserve me to talk to you like that, I talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen here. And to that brother to say, oh, I'm frowned upon in the fraternity. Listen here, man. Your fuck ass fraternity frowned upon in everyday life in America. You know, your fuck ass fraternity is frowned upon in everyday life. I keep telling you, I'm a civilian. I don't know what kind of shit y'all involved with. You know, that's why I keep putting y'all ass on this damn news every other night, every other week. Get mad if you want. It don't make me no difference. Like I said before, not every one of y'all tough guys got tough at any one of them news anchors that broadcasted that news to me so I can get it. But you want to make me think you tough. You want to be 15 miles away from me talking like a tough guy to a guy that's 6,000 miles and me take you serious. That's why I say we got to make America game again. You know what I'm saying? You got to take all these people who don't deserve the Pitbull and Pitbull don't need to be in their hands. You know, they giving the dog a bad name. You know, giving the dog a bad name. Triple J, he keep calling my name. Triple J, you desperate now, dog. You desperate now. Nobody tell you, listen, this is what I say to my young brothers and my brothers old enough, you know better. You know, once we get on YouTube, you a household face, you a household name. Triple J, the only person that got on YouTube and thought he can still do dumb shit. Triple J, the only person, grown person, 30, in his 50s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? Still moving like a teenager. It ain't our fault, Triple J. You got to answer to them folk down there. You ain't got to answer to us. You know, creating these videos and getting your views and all that, none of that shit gonna help you. Outside of getting you a lawyer. You know? And your videos ain't that interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, all I can do is give brothers this news. At the end of the day, like I told y'all before, what you say don't matter to me. You know, what you say don't matter to me. Brother asked me if Bubba Max don't matter. What he say don't matter over here while I'm talking about something about his dogs or something because he's speaking about me. Y'all boys is ignorant comes. And see, while we right here talking about Triple J and a lot of these other brothers, you know, what happens when a smart dog gets a dumb owner? You know, what happens when a smart dog gets a dumb owner? A lot of the times that's the situation we in when it comes to these American pit bull terriers. That's why they getting the reputation they getting, you know, and that's why you got so many dumbasses, you know, dumbasses get up here every day and figure and act like they can't comprehend certain things. So what I'm about to do, I'm gonna give y'all this breaking news. These news people said this the top dog fighting dude in this South Florida area. PBK ain't said it. The newsman said it. Now the second newsman said it, and the third newsman said it. I can't help you can't comprehend. I keep telling y'all, brothers, this ain't GED classes. This ain't adult ed, none of that type of stuff. None of that type of stuff. You either gonna pay attention or your ass gonna be up here. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. And like I said, I'm gonna show y'all something because I want y'all to look at this in this video. I want y'all to look at this and we gonna see something. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see something very important, worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? Worth talking about. And like I said, I do this for the real Pitbull brothers, the brothers that's trying to do the right things for these dogs, the brothers that know what it is when it comes to these dogs, when I give this dog news and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, unlike some channels, no knock to nobody, but we don't cater to flunkies. You know what I'm saying? We don't cater to that over here. We rock with real bulldog brothers and sisters, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. At the end of the day, like I said, we keeping that foot down on their neck. Keep giving these brothers and sisters this news out here. That way you can see if this is what you want to be into. Or you want to go ahead and get that job over there in Mickey D's or Bojangles or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to get that factory job like the dude Supreme Excellence keep coming up every day showing us with his welding hat on. You know what I'm saying? But yet you get up here and he gonna be in the chat right about, he probably already in the chat, helping a brother make money tonight. That's one brother that'll be on his job helping me make money. But at the end of the day, brothers like Supreme Excellence, in my days, he was the brothers that keep money in your pocket. Brothers like him keep money in your pocket because they just gonna always be going left. You can always get a quick dollar off him, no matter what line he running. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, when y'all brothers, we all come into this world with the same opportunities, right? We all got the same laws. We all got the same things that we can have. We can all have dogs when we come out here. When these folks start taking your rights to have dogs, that means you did something. Y'all look at it like simple stuff, but yet you ain't got one of them on. You got the right to have dogs. You ain't lost your right to have dogs, but you looking at it like it's simple. You know what I'm saying? When them folk just don't take your right, you know how many people got busted for fighting dogs? Still can have dogs? Still can have them. They don't just take your rights for animals for just getting caught fighting no dogs. You got to do horrendous stuff, or you got to do stuff over and over and over. And at the end of the day, man, like I said, pay attention, brothers. The ones that stick together, the ones that all try to play that one little group, half of them can't have no dogs. And the half that can't have no dogs, they ain't trying to tell you how to keep your dogs, like I always say. Every day, telling you everything to do with the dog besides how to keep them. It is what it is, man. Told y'all leave me alone, right? Told you to leave me alone. Told you I'm trying to do new things on 2025. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. To brothers who want to know, just coming in, may not know who I'm talking about when I speak about Triple J. He just one of them ones that got on Facebook, got on YouTube rather, made up his channel, talking good dog talk, got his crowd going, doing his thing, and he decided to make a stupid move. And because the news people in Alabama publicized his stupid move, he want to take it out on me. Take it out on me. I dropped the first video I did on him. I did the video when it first dropped. I dropped it, just off the strength of me. Triple J is the same brother that started talking about getting lawyers for the what do you call it? Defamation of character. You at a damn dog fight and you talking about a defamation of character. You had, like I said, that judge don't know who the hell. The judge called you Triple J too? Is that on your birth certificate, Triple J? You and Titan need to get the same lawyer. You and Craig. You know, you need to go, Triple J, you need to go holler at Craig and tell him to hook you up with some bona fide papers and so you can get them dogs you got registered up. You know what I'm saying? Before you start putting Patterdale in them motherfuckers. And one brother said he got turtle buster dogs. You know, hey, at the end of the day, man, like I said, Triple J got more to worry about than to worry about me. He got to worry about them folk down there in Alabama, and they don't play that shit. You know, that's what he got to worry about. And he got to worry about if that documentary drop. Since he want to run his mouth, Triple J got to worry about that documentary drop before he then went to court. That's what he got to worry about. Because that documentary coming out, I keep telling y'all, when y'all throw rocks, don't be afraid when my rock a little bit bigger. Don't be afraid when I'm playing dirty, when you want to play fair. Play fair? What did he do to that? I'm playing to win, big dog. I represent dog lovers, brothers and sisters who take care of their dogs, who make the right moves. And like I said, you know, we're going to look at this right here, this South Florida dog fighting bus, and I want y'all, it's something very, very key that we're going to look at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to stop talking real quick because I got a lot more to say. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Two men facing federal charges for dogfighting dating back several years. Authorities uncovering an underground operation, finding more than 30 caged dogs on the property. Local 10's Samir Nefsi is in Fort Lauderdale with more on the charges these men now face.
And both men appearing in federal court. Investigators saying one of the defendants is one of South Florida's top dog fighters and trainers. This investigation spanning nearly 2 years to bring him down in another alleged dog fighter. Sky 10 with a bird's eye view into the federal allegations against two men, each charged with running an animal fighting venture.
Get out of my yard.
I'm not in your yard. Do you have anything you want to say about the dog fighting? This man claims to be the owner, but the feds took this man into custody, Alex Benefield. According to a criminal complaint, the FBI used an informant to uncover the underground dog fighting operation. During a raid of this Deerfield address related to Benefield, investigators found 34 dogs separately caged up and chained. The dogs, quote, exhibited signs of being involved in dogfighting, like this one with what appears to be facial scarring. Investigators found items commonly used in dogfighting training, like carpet mills and spring poles. While the 53-year-old never spoke to us, he's alleged to have boasted about his involvement, even showing the informant a video on his phone of his dog killing and eating another dog in the backyard just 7 minutes down the road.
Never mind the dog, beware of the owner.
44-year-old Tremaine Randall. Agent seized 10 pit bulls and a Frenchie from his property, busting him with similar paraphernalia used for training man's best friend to fight. Back in July, the informant found Randall constructing a dogfighting ring. He's even captured recording and watching the subsequent dogfight. Both Benefield and Randall said to have matched up their dogs back in December. The pair now matched up against federal prosecutors. Both men have since been released on bond under house arrest in GPS monitoring. They'll be back here in federal court on February 5th. That's the very latest from Fort Lauderdale. I'm Samir Nefsi, Local 10 News.
Now, did y'all see that? Because I seen it, you know, what, cell phone at the box? Modern day dog. That's modern day dog stuff. I keep telling brothers, man, you get mad at me because I do this news, but you need to get mad at yourself because half of y'all be screwing yourself up. You know what I'm saying? All these phones, all these high-tech phones and this and that, and you're passing this, sending that, sending this to the messengers, sending that to the messengers. Listen here, man. You ruining yourself. We can clearly see on the Florida news that they showing a brother who can be recognized by somebody out there holding a phone at the box. The same people that get up here and talk trash about me, the same people that say this about my dogs, the same people that do all this, but yet you at a fucking box with a cell phone. You know, that's all them folk doing is showing you And that's what this news is about. To show you this grass ain't what you think it is on the other side of that fence. Jump your ass over there, and when you can't make it back on the other side, it just is what it is. Cell phones at boxes. Big no-nos. You know, if you want to break out fighting about something, that's something to break out fighting about. Pulling out a cell phone around the box. Somebody snuff them. Pop! You know, that's something worth fighting about. Because that's something that's detrimental to everybody that was there. And we ain't even had them high-tech phones these brothers got these days. You know, we had dinosaur phones compared to what y'all got. Y'all, GPSs and everything in these phones. You know? But this what they want to keep under the cover. You know? This what they want to keep under the cover. It's no different than the mall cut situation that happened. Biggest dog situation in Oklahoma this year. 200 and some dogs, and nobody know what happened. This what they want me to shut up from talking about. Let y'all read y'all sport dog journals. Let y'all be drifted away. You know? Call me that, call me this. It is what it is, man. I know none of y'all ain't heard nothing. Bless y'all hearts, man. Bless y'all hearts. John Kramer, his fat stinking ass roller. Like I say, he went way past, left North Myrtle Beach. Didn't want to stop over here where I'm 10 miles away. And went and talking on Buck City channel, man. Come on, man. Y'all boys got to know how to understand and know y'all soft. You know, you keep talking about entertainment, but I'm going to make entertainment, literally make entertainment out of you when that time comes. You know, at the end of the day, man, PBK9s, give it to these brothers. Gonna keep giving it to these brothers. You know what I'm saying? The newsman cleared out to showing you that the dog game ain't what it was in our days. You know? Ain't what it was in our days. And I told you, I done seen the cell phone around places before. You know, at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is, in our days, we left that type of stuff in the cars. You couldn't even bring that type of stuff with you. And nowadays, instead of at least keeping it in your pocket, brother will pull out a whole damn cinematic camera phone. You know, phone that you can make a movie out of, pull it out at the box. You know, not realizing what he putting everybody at risk for just because he want a little bit of excitement on the phone. Saving all that stuff in y'all brothers' phones. You get mad when I say it, but I mean, it's just common sense. Who gonna save this bullshit in your phone? Then when you get in any kind of trouble, don't got nothing to do with dogs. Them folks got your phone. Now they look through your phone. You got a whole match in the phone. Whole match. And then you get on the news and then you get mad because folk get up here and talk about it and give their opinions about it. You know, just my opinion, folk moving like dumbasses. And it hasn't just started, you know, hasn't just started. Like I said, you're doing mafioso things. You're moving, you in a mob, you know, you keep talking about fraternity, man, F for fraternity. You know, fraternities is legitimate stuff. These brothers getting jammed up and caught up with is mob stuff. You move like the mob. You know, you move like the mob. Simple as that. Y'all brothers can't take that. Can't take me telling you that. But yet, the mob over here doing some type of illegal activity and some dumbass gonna pull their phone out. And he getting all the footage he want and nobody ain't check him right then. You know, when you put that many lives on the line, that deserves a special kind of checking. Y'all talking about, oh, this man. Now, shout out to my brothers in the gangs and all that stuff, right? You know, y'all be doing y'all things or whatever. But you know how when y'all saying somebody got to get a beat down or something? You know, pulling out a phone at a square, that deserves automatic put off your set and beat down. You know, you putting too many people's lives at jeopardy. Y'all all want to be distracted by a bunch of bullshit. Like I told you before, half the brothers that get up in these chats, that's why I'm not letting you speak. But a little bit, it don't take me nothing but 10, 15 seconds to realize ignorant shit about to come out your mouth. I'm not about to sit up here and waste that shit on my channel. If anybody gonna do it, it's gonna be me. You want me to get up here and let you speak when you gonna do the same thing John Kramer did? Speak, and you 15 miles away and won't do shit? No, man, you don't deserve the right to speak. You know, not on my channel. Go make your own channel and work your own self up. You know what I'm saying? Up until then, I'm gonna keep giving these brothers and sisters this dog news and this dog talk. We came up in this thing rolling. Try to roll smooth, you know, try to roll smooth, but a lot of folk, you know, they want to follow into the program. They didn't understand this dismantling season. You know. But hey, man, we gotta play it how we play it. We gotta play the cards we get. You know what I'm saying? Want to keep all this stuff secret. Want to keep it secret. Talking about every single thing and everybody. Hey, y'all brothers stand up for people who won't stand up for themselves. You know, that's why I say, man, and salute to all my real dog brothers in this community. You know, and salute to y'all for bearing with me sometime when I be talking about a lot of dumbasses in this shit, a lot of ignorant people in this thing, man. I'm not talking about y'all homies. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me, man. I'm not talking about y'all, man, but we know and we all got common sense to know that it's a lot of people got these dogs, don't deserve these dogs. And even more people that got cell phones, you know, that get up in these chats and do the trolling and all kind of other stuff, you know, and get up here with dog pound dogs and all kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It just, and like I said, I'm gonna put it like this, right? I'm not supposed to tell y'all brothers this, you know. I'm not supposed to tell y'all that. You're supposed to continue thinking David Tant your hero, continue thinking this dog's this and that, continue thinking they was breeding like this. What the guy named Patrick had to come on there and tell you certain dogs was bred certain ways. You know, when it came to that polio and all that stuff like that. You know, when you hear it from them kind of brothers, oh, then you go to dick riding. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear it from a dog man like me, it got to be questions. But I don't care. I just keep giving it to brothers, keep giving my brothers this real dog talk. And like I said before, to anybody who just coming here, you know, and just rocking with us, you know, it's better than the Sport Dog Journal. It's better than any Pitbull magazine you can get. Oh, and to my brothers that just getting up in this bitch, excuse my French, please stay away from that magazine. It's a walking indictment. The American Pitbull magazine that's endorsed by that dude, James Elmer Givens. You know, Buck City Kennels. Stay away from that book if you know what I know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hate involved. There's no hate involved, period. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta call it how you see it. You know, and if brothers, like I said, a lot of brothers don't care about the fellow man. See, a lot of brothers they just talk. They don't care. They want to, you know, they don't care that you get up in a magazine that's going to end up on the FBI desk or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or your local police department desk. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about it. All they want to care about is trolling, laughing, talking about this and talking about that. That's why I treat them like bums and do-boys when they come up on my channel. And like I said, anybody that I drop a link and I tell you to come up here and speak, you know, and you will come up here and speak with some sense, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You will come, you know, and do what you got to do. But hey, we can't support some of that other stuff them boys out there doing. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Take it how they want to take it, get it how they want to get it, live it how you live it. You know, I was always told, get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? They worrying about how I talk, literally, not my accent. They worrying about how I talk, because I got a certain kind of ways I speak and things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, man. They worrying about my tongues. They worrying about everything, all this stuff. And this is a man worrying about these stuff. I tell you, man, y'all boys is fruitcakes. Fruitcakes. Peter Pans. You know what I'm saying? Fresh, y'all boys, fresh jars of peanut butter. You know, I don't rock like that, homies. I don't rock no kind of way that y'all rock. I can have dogs. I ain't with that man on man shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I said, you can't be coming up here messing with Pelican Bay Supreme Excellence when them boys say your mama left your daddy because she found out he was a man and that sent her straight to women. You know, you can't be messing with me, man, when that shit go down like that, dog. That's why you been messing with me talking about my daddy all this time when, you know, over and over and over throughout the months and throughout the years. Because your daddy got caught with another and it drove your mama mad, you know? And like I said on my video last night, I don't knock no woman for saying I will not deal with another man if she catches her man with the pool stick, or if she got proof that the pool stick goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock none of y'all for leaving. You know? Period. Like I said, all you're doing is spreading nastiness. And you up there worrying about me. And like I said, car thieving. Now we got some more dog news. We got more dog talk. You know, a bunch of it from my brothers out here. Go and hit that like button up. Like I always say, if you want to support the channel, hit that super chat up. Hit me in the Cash App. Either way. Either way is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Big salute, like I said, to all my dog lovers, man. Getting on to a little bit of other news real quick. You know, let's go to, we got just like at the end of December, we had a 3-year-old little girl that was mauled to death by a dog. So we're going to go to that situation. I'm going to let y'all get the news just as I give y'all the news of anything else. And then we'll get back into that dog talk, my brothers. So let's check this out, man. 3-year-old little girl mauled down by dog. Sad situation, PB K9s. Let's get into it.
By the dogs.
Oh no, not her. Baby!
I'm not going to get to see her dance or sing anymore.
Kingsley Wright was just 3 years old. Now, instead of unwrapping gifts together, Gina Smith is burying her baby girl.
I just want to know why and how.
Cincinnati police confirmed they're investigating the little girl's death. When first responders arrived in Roselawn Friday, a heartbreaking scene. Kingsley was killed by 2 dogs. Officers are advised to turn off their body-worn cameras.
I think we're going to need animal care to respond here to secure 2 dogs.
Smith says her child was spending time with family for the holidays, but she had no idea these dogs were dangerous.
I would have not allowed my baby around vicious dogs. Why would I do that?
What happened still isn't clear to Smith, and they want the full picture.
Those kind of dogs are over 100 pounds, so, you know, did they just sit on her and kill her and then start mauling on her, or
Did they crush her, you know?
And why? Like, what made them want to do that to just a little baby sleeping on the couch?
The coroner couldn't let Smith see her daughter, saying Kingsley's injuries were too graphic. She worries she may never see her girl's body and already had her final goodbye.
It's the last time I got to say goodbye to my baby. I told her
So much. Just a terrible story here right now. A 3-year-old girl is dead after getting attacked by 2 dogs. Now, this all happening yesterday morning, and tonight her mother is speaking only with WLWT about what happened and the action she wants to see. News 5's Sean McKinnon joins us live from Roselawn with what she had to say. Sean.
Chris, Cincinnati police are beginning their investigation into the death of 3-year-old Kingsley Wright. Police say it happened in Roselawn Friday around 8 in the morning. Tonight I talked with Gina Smith, Kingsley's mother. She's heartbroken, asking what happened. She says her daughter was staying with a family member for the first time ever. The mother tells us she had no idea these dogs were dangerous, and yesterday she woke up to the horrifying news: the dogs killed her daughter.
it was just like a dream or something, like I just want to wake up, you know, and I just want her home. I want her home. I want her here.
Gina Smith tells me the coroner could not let her see her daughter, saying her injuries were so bad it wouldn't be appropriate. Now, tonight the family is hoping to hear more from law enforcement on where this investigation stands. We're live in Clinton County. Sean McKinnon, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, just a horrific story there, Sean. Thank you so much.
Like I always say, man, when it comes to these situations, we got to practice safety, practice any safety measure we can take when it comes to dogs, especially when it comes to children. Never underestimate dogs, especially when they're not raised around your kids and stuff like that, and you just bring them into your home. Because these dogs be unpredictable, man. We can think a grown dog can be such a nice little pet, and we brought him in as a grown dog, but you still have to watch that dog and make sure when it comes to small children, and the best thing to do, is when you're going out of town or if you're leaving home or whatever, if you're going to have babysitters or if you're going to have people there or if you're put the dog up, put the dog away. When you got new kids in the house, just put the dog away for the moment. That's going to be the safest thing to do, man, because a lot of times these dogs start reacting and the older folk be in another room, and by the time they get there, a lot of times it be two dogs, and the dogs just have their way with the children. So we just got to practice some extra safety measures, man, when it comes to these dogs, and never underestimate any of them. Never underestimate any of them. The same way I always say, I have the long rope on Mellow Yellow, or I have the e-collar on her. Every time I go out, even though I know she's going to listen to me, I still have all that stuff just in case she darts off. We don't got time for accidents. You know what I'm saying? And they will happen. Like they say, the Murphy's Law, always expect the worst to happen. It just is what it is, man. Is what it is. Now let's just get a little bit of this news knocked out real quick. Let's go to the body cam footage of a dog who had his head stuck in a PVC pipe. He got jammed up in a PVC pipe, and luckily he got some help and was rescued and freed. And I think they adopted him out. Somebody adopted him out, or at least he's at the shelter or something where he can be adopted out. But let's get into it, man. Dog got his head stuck into a PVC pipe. Now, I will say to my brothers that were keeping up with some of the videos and pictures and stuff I posted, you remember I posted the video with I was breeding the red and white dog, the red boy looking dog, male dog, to the buckskin black mass female. That literally didn't do good. She was a bad mama dog, and the puppies didn't make it past a week. So we can't talk about none of them puppies right now. I'm just letting brothers know who was trying to keep up with that particular breeding that I did, and was following me when I did that breeding. But yeah, man. This dog game is a wicked game, man. This dog game is a wicked game. Let me ask brothers, man, who got some of the best epinette blood out there? When it comes to the epinette dogs. Let's just talk about dogs for a few seconds, and we'll get back to the junkies and the crack babies and all that in a few minutes. Who got some of the best epinette dogs out there, man? And another thing, like, let me see. Some of the best epinette dogs, I did a video on them dogs one time before, and I want to say one of the dogs' names was, I don't want to say the wrong name, man. But it can be coming down off that stuff, but them the old dogs off the epinette dogs. I'm talking the more modern day stuff. Is that something that you can incorporate into your line? And I'm thinking it was the Eli stuff when I did the video, and I'm thinking that was the Eli stuff, and I can't, was it the T-Bud dog? I ain't sure. I don't want to say the wrong name. You know what I'm saying? But what does the epinette dogs cross good with? You know what I'm saying? If I had a pure epinette female, what kind of male would I cross them with to get, at least if we want to go, we know we can go best to best. That's the best thing to do. Take a great dog to a great dog. But if we just going off of bloodlines and talking about mixing, whoever got certain things that's going good with certain things, what can I cross with the epinette stuff? When it comes to aces that I was talking about, I was talking about aces and stuff like that a little while ago. Now this is another question I want to ask brothers down in the chat, sisters in the chat. When it comes to aces, an ace don't have to have one win at all. All backyard shows. He don't have to be a one-time winner, a two-time winner, a champion, or a grand champion. But he's an ace with strictly backyard roles. Now I need somebody to either agree with it or disagree with it, down in the chat. So it's basically saying the same thing I said last week, is these titles don't make an ace. That backyard makes an ace. Oh, he ain't a grand champion, but he a producing ace. He an ace and he producing. He ain't a one-time winner. In some of y'all brothers' eyes. You know what I'm saying? He a one-time winner, the other folk, but he's not a one-time winner in that way where he did it. In that way that brothers will say, oh, he a one-timer. He ain't do it contractually wise like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to have an ace. It's like that's a type of dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not like no breed or not like, it's just a type of dog. Super smart dog. Super smart. Now, what kind of dog, if I got an epinette dog and it's an ace, what kind of dog will make me some more great dogs to cross with it? See, maybe some of these brothers will start taking care of the mama dogs once they realize that you got to start from the mama dog, then the puppies, to make your puppies look a certain kind of way. I always say that, man. And that's where a lot of hate come from when it comes to a lot of brothers, man. A lot of y'all boys just don't got the dog man touch, man. You don't got no puppies. You can't make no puppies. You don't got no dogs. You not trying to buy no dogs. You want to steal something. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to steal it, you don't want to pay for it. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Man, the man only trying to charge you $750. Oh, that's too much. That's why I say all the time, everybody don't need American Pitbull Terriers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't need them. And they ain't supposed to be in everybody's hand. But being that it's a dog, anybody can go take possession of one. Putting your dogs in the right people's hands is what's all gonna boil down to your dog being a rum dog or your dog being a poor dog or whatever kind of dog. putting your dogs in the right people's hands. I don't care if you breed that joker 100 times. If the dog's going in the wrong hands, none of them gonna be rum dogs. You breed that dog and he got 20 puppies that you get out there and they all go to the right hands, you got a higher chance of making that parent dog rum dogs and poor dogs or whatever. Now, brother asks what kind of ratio that Bubba Max had from 3 to 200. I don't know what kind of ratio that is from 3 to 200. I guess it's the kind of ratio that you get when you breed from a dog that stopped on top. When you breed it from a dog that stopped on top, you got to expect 3 to 200 ratio. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 200? Boy, that's a certified collector. Man, look at here, man. Something ain't right. But hey, like I said, I'm just here to get that news, get that dog talk, and whatever, however, I got to give it. I deliver it, man. I delivers it. Call me the mailman. You know what I'm saying? Call me the mailman because I'm delivering that mail. I'm giving that news. And some going to like it and some ain't. Big salute to my folk. Magnolia Kennel out there representing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, y'all brothers just better tighten up. Like I always say, you know the slogan. Some gonna like it, some ain't. But the other slogan is, you don't want to make the news? Don't make the news. You know what I'm saying? That's the slogan. You don't want to make the news? Don't make the news. You made the news? You made the news. And I'm still tickled off what that clucker said on Facebook earlier to me. You frowned on in the fraternity. And what that was central, the central dog group. You know what I'm saying? You frown on them under the fraternity, blah, 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 blah. But you frown on in America, by regular everyday citizens. Man, I ain't trying to impress y'all flunkies. Sporting Dog Journal worshipers. Listen here, man. Like I always say, I don't know how else to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to give it to you. Half of y'all mad at me because you got exposed for, instead of being a bulldogger, when you were saying you was bulldogging, you was breeding bully dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what half of you mad at me about, or band dogs and all that type of stuff. And like I said, when I first came into the game, they said, oh, he ain't got no dogs. He got German Shepherds, this and that, and this and that, this and that. All they had to do was let me in the door. Let me in the door. When they gonna see what it is. We about to shape this thing up out here, right? Like I said, the old school stuff you did, it don't matter when you up here talking shit about folk. You can say mine don't matter. It don't gotta matter. But I got my own platform and I can talk about my shit. So at the end of the day, you saying it don't matter, but you saying it don't matter from the bleachers. I'm in the ball game, big dog. Every time I do a video, somebody get down in the chat trying to count my money, worrying about what I'm making and all kind of shit. What the hell wrong with y'all boys, man? It cost me more than $300 to take care of my dogs throughout the month. Hey, like I said, man, misery love company, jealousy is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And sad to say, most of the time, it's your own kind that's jealous on you. Your own kind. Me and Bubba Max trying to hold a conversation about this dog stuff. Who got the competition? Who don't got the competition? Who got the good dogs? Who don't got the good dogs? Dog man talk. In the meanwhile, we got brothers over here who expelled from the dog game. Only thing they need to be telling us is what's up with Mall Cat Kennels. It's the only thing they need to be telling us. and how that dog fighting program went this week. How that animal cruelty prevention class went this week. That's what we want to know. See, you should have left well enough alone, man. Should have left well enough alone. What I would like to do, though, is do a show, get a brother or sister under 30 years old. Any brother or sister under 30 that want to come up and give us any knowledge about balbesia and parvo and how they dealt with it if they ever had it on their yard, and their remedies. You know what I'm saying? And basically what we're doing is learning from our younger brothers, you know what I'm saying, that may have a more quicker way to heal these things, and get rid of these viruses or whatever. We can't just always rely on that old medicine and the old ways of doing things, and if we don't bring our young brothers up here to get this information from them, we ain't gonna never know. We're gonna still be rolling on the old information, the old stuff that was working from the 90s, the stuff that working. Man, they make new medicine. They make new things that stop a lot of this stuff a whole lot faster than what it would have did 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, it's gonna be an open panel for anybody 30 years and younger that want to speak about the balbesia. And we can even have brothers older than that got knowledge on how to cure it and tell, how their dog was during the process of having parvo or balbesia, which is two different things. Don't get me wrong, it's two different things. Parvo is going to kill your dog in a matter of days. Within that week, when balbesia, your dog will have it, and he'll live his life with it, his whole life. It'll just hit him at certain times. He'll be drained and I'm telling you like this, right? Most of the time when your dog got balbesia, it's going to kick in on them whenever you get ready to start doing your workouts and stuff like that. You're putting that extra stress on them, and that's when the balbesia normally kicks in. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, your dog blood count be low, his gums be white, and it seems like he don't want to eat as much. He eating, but he ain't eating what he was eating last week. You know what I'm saying? And then he go like that for a week or so, and then he perk back up again. And that's just how that balbesia linger around. It just stay in them dogs. And like I said before, to any brother or sister that may not know, the word was that most game dogs that have been in contact with other dogs, that been in contact with other dogs, have been exposed to balbesia, whether you actually have it or not, but you've been exposed to it. So that's why they always say it's good back in them days to do your checking, do your certain things with clean dogs. You know what I'm saying? Dogs that ain't been around the block. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been around the block because, like I said, you think your dog's straight, and that balbesia don't do them like parvo. That parvo gonna put them sick right then. That balbesia don't do them like that. He'll have it and he'll go 6 months. You don't even know he got it. And then all of a sudden he'll take ill for 3 or 4 days. Or just acting like he got a fever or something. He'll be down for a week. So, we get brothers up here that got any kind of information on the balbesia and the parvo and things like that. For anybody, most people know that parvo is far more deadly, far more serious. You got to react on it far more faster, and most of the time, your older dogs can fight parvo off a little bit better than your younger dog. When your puppies catch it and stuff like that, it's pretty much over for them. The younger the puppy is, the harder it is. Pretty much over. But them older dogs, I've seen some of them, they get down for a week or so and, they bounce back. But I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm going to repeat what I heard. I've heard if once your dog catch parvo one time, you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about that parvo shots or nothing like that again. And the thing about shots, it's more than parvo in the shots. So when we get a shot, it's going to be for parvo, but it's going to be for many other things as well. So even though he may not get parvo again, you don't want to stop giving your dog shots because there's other things in that shot that the dog going to need to benefit him throughout his life as well. So, but I've heard you don't have to worry about him getting parvo the second time, no matter what, if you get it one time. And that's probably true just like any virus that we get, chicken pox, anything else. Once you get it one time, that's a wrap. So it's probably pretty much like that, you know. But like I said, man, we support all the real dog brothers. You know, it's too many, I gotta keep saying it, too many great brothers out there, man, too many great sisters out there that got they right still. You know, it's like, come on, man. It's like, if you don't got the right to tote a pistol, you can't be in the NRA causing problems in the NRA. Come on, man. That's exactly what we got going on here. We having a big NRA meeting. For those who don't know what NRA is, National Rifle Association. We having a big NRA meeting. And we got one group of folk who can't possess guns. And I'm talking about, you got some folk that should be able to possess guns that can't because of the way the laws is. But we got some that deserve to have their rights taken away to possess guns. And now they keep coming up in these meetings talking about, oh, this and oh, that and oh. There's nothing you can say to make me feel bad. There's nothing you can say to make me feel bad about having my rights for doing the right things with what I'm giving out here. You know, if you don't act, they give you cars. We buy cars. You don't act right with them cars, they take them motherfuckers from you. They take your license from you. You can drive all day long. They take your license from you, and if they keep locking you up over and over, driving no license, you're going to prison. So they give you stuff, and when you don't act right with it, they take it from you. Plain out and simple. You know, that's around the board and pretty much in every country. You know what I'm saying? You're not acting right with these dogs. Why should I care? Why should I care that you got a lifetime ban? That ain't me. To the brother that said, oh, I'm talking about a case from 6 years ago. No, I ain't talking about no case from 6 years ago. I'm talking about a court case that just got over a year or so ago, and the brother came straight to the YouTube from the court case. So we talking up-to-date, modern-day stuff. I'm talking about Maul cutting 200 and some dogs gone. I'm talking about me reporting an article with a U.S. Marshal and the feds raid his house. Modern-day stuff. Keep your 6 years talk back there with the flunkies what you're hanging with. You know, PBK gonna do it my style. This what make me me and make you you. That's why you can't even lift a channel up off the ground. You think I'm worrying about, hey, my brothers and my sisters, you know, listen here, man. When you start doing your YouTube thing, listen, one thing you're gonna have is brothers trying to count your pockets. No matter what you're doing, any type of game you in, brothers trying to count your pockets. Oh, he ain't getting this. Oh, he ain't doing that. Oh, he ain't doing this. And you heard what I said at the beginning of the statement, right? Brothers trying to count your pockets. You know, always your kind, trying to count your pockets, trying to knock what you're doing, trying to do this, trying to do that. But it is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I refuse to sit back and let folk be ignorant and dumb to what's going on out here in this dog game. That's what y'all brothers want. You ain't gonna get it over here. You might get it one of them other channels. Tell one of the boys to start a news channel up. You know what I'm saying? They can give it to you how you want it. You know, I'm just gonna give it to you how it come, how it is. You know, like I said before, man, if it's too much for you, you know what to do. It's crazy how brothers be calling me all kind of names, but yet you in the chat typing these names. You in the chat calling me this, calling me that, and calling me this in the chat. When you talk about me on these other groups and on these other boards, it let me know you're thinking about me. Let me know I'm doing my thing. And like I said, your month about over. You can't be even, listen here, man. The only, if no dog channels rock for the rest of the year, only January, and the brother had the dog channel rankings right now today, only dog channels deserve to be up in there is the ones, like the ones who made it last time, and the ones who doing things similar to that, you know what I'm saying? And posting up there, doing the right things. These brothers are out here doing this crazy stuff, man. They don't deserve it. They only been talking about me since January started. You know, the only thing. And y'all know I gotta be right. You know I gotta be right when I say that dude Buck City, it's gotta be a woman involved with why he's so mad at me. Y'all know I'm right about that. There's nothing else that'll make a man or drive a man that insane to want to keep pressing an issue on something, you know, but a woman. You know, and the fact that we know that his daddy was a crackhead. You know, I know a lot of people, like I said on my video last night, a lot of people was crackheads. But when you get up here calling people this, calling people that, and then turn around and tell the judge your daddy was a junkie and that was the way you came up, that was the way you brought up and it affect your life, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and get on YouTube, you got to expect that shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? You can't be playing hellified tough, hellified bulldog, man, when you got busted with 75% bullies, 25% game dogs. You know? Like I said, man, brothers don't be wanting to say nothing. You know, the brothers be wanting to look certain ways. You get out of my chat, this and that, this and that. Listen here, man. You know, this to all the mall cunt fans. You know, from the family to any of y'all. I'm talking to all of y'all. You're trying to keep that shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to keep that shit under the rug, but what you got to hide? That's what I'm asking. What you got to hide? Now get down in my chat calling me all kind of names and all that. That don't matter. What does matter is you're trying to hide something. Let these brothers and sisters know out here who they dealing with. Is this person doing the wrong thing with the dogs? We don't need nobody else to be out here getting railroaded up because this folk over here doing certain things with his dogs and selling them to everybody. And now they're getting everybody on a form of entrapment. You know what I'm saying? On a form of entrapment. He ain't even telling you, oh, everybody I sell a dog to. Everybody I sell a dog to, you buying them for these purposes. You buying them for these purposes because I'm selling them for these purposes. Your brothers need to know what's going on with these dog brothers out here getting their head knocked off. You didn't want to talk about that. Yeah, I tell the brothers about the dope game and all kind of stuff. We make comparisons when it comes to all kind of modern day stuff. And I tell any brother, that ain't the way to go. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way to go. I understand your struggle. If you got to do what you got to do what you got to do. This ain't a dope channel. This a dog channel. You know? This a dog channel. I just tell you about things that I've been through. I'm the one gave y'all that news and told y'all about that raw bull stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? They want to keep all that under the rug, most stuff. And tell you the truth, raw bull stuff done been pushed under the rug. You plain out forgot about it. Plain out forgot about it. That's the stuff they want me to shut up. And they want to keep talking about Maurice Carver and Earl Tudor. Don't talk about that. Talk about Maurice Carver, Earl Tudor, and Mr. Lightner and all them. Keep talking about them. Like I say, Bubba Max, I might can't pronounce it right, but brothers get my picture when I'm done talking. And then y'all brothers get up there and let a fool tell y'all he never seen them dogs before on that video, on that documentary. Listen here, man. When you got dogs in the crates and you ain't showing them dogs and touching them dogs, you start forgetting certain dogs. These folk took 100 and some dogs from this ignorant asshole. You know what I'm saying? 100 and some dogs. You damn right you're going to forget which dogs, these dogs on the video. Only thing I showed was 17 dogs. You know, you got caught with 100 and something over the period of time. You damn right you're going to forget. Like them people said, you don't remember that white dog either, but they got BBs out that dog. You know, along with other dogs that had BBs in them, but you don't remember them. So where the hell they get them BBs from? They don't wake up like that. You know, I said YSL woke up like that. Them dogs don't wake up like that with them BBs in them. Somebody had to put them in them. And in Tacoma, Washington, the only people putting BBs in dogs is James L. McGivens. You know what I'm saying? James L. McGivens. And like I said, if you haven't seen the documentary, man, go check the documentary out. United States of America, #1 animal abuser. You know, #1 animal abuser. And like I said, if you want to stay safe, stay your ass far from that magazine. You know, if you end up on my show because you're in that magazine, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We dissect it. You know what I'm saying? We dissect it. You know, and like I said, Don't get mad. It all boils down to you having girl problems. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a girl ain't one. You know what I'm saying? You having girl problems, dog. You know, you got girl problems. And the thing about it, you ain't even monetized. And don't get it twisted, my brothers in the chat. You can send super chat and super thanks and all that stuff like that without being monetized. Your channel could do that straight off the top. You can get people to send you super chats, super thanks, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Steady pocket counting. You need to be counting that content up you over there producing. And sending your little flunkies up here to get treated like flunkies when they come on my channel. We ain't respecting them boys. You only get respect on my channel when you deserve it. Certain brothers don't deserve it. You don't get it. You know? And that's how we gonna handle it. That's why you on the channel. That's why you heard them on the channel that you heard them on since then. You know, they can make somebody think, oh, when they get offline from off them boys' shows, they can feel, oh man, I'm I did something. Yeah, I did something. You heard that young last night talking about, I'm gonna control your channel. Yeah, I'm controlling your channel. You can't kick me off. I'm controlling your channel. Did you hear him? The whole time he making me money. You know, whether it's 10 cents, $10 or $100 or $1,000, you're making me money. How you doing, PBK? Better than he doing. Salute again and shout out again to them brothers and sisters down in the chat that be rocking with me. That ain't taking their neck. Them brothers in the chat ain't taking their foot off. None of them puppet peddlers' neck. None of them flunkies' necks. You know what I'm saying? None of them little crack babies' necks. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Crack baby nation, man. Them boys got bitch nigga nation, and you got crack baby nation. Led by Crack in the Kennel. Crack baby nation. A Supreme Excellence. The boys said they got one question for Supreme Excellence. Stud fees. What's the stud fees, Supreme Excellence? Stud fees, my brother. That's the only thing them boys say they got to say to you when you come down in that chat. Stud fees. What's the stud fee? You know, hey, man, all I can do, give these brothers this news, give these brothers this dog talk, you know what I'm saying? And just lay it out there like it got to be laid out, man. Lay it out there like even got Triple J over there talking about a Ricketts. Man, y'all talking about a 2-month-old puppy? Y'all talking about a 2-month-old puppy? Legs are bred better than both of y'all shit, acting better than both of y'all dogs, you know, and you talking about a leg 2 months old. ADB ain't registered. Triple J, my dogs ain't registered through your company, dog. See, that's why I told you got dog pound dogs. You know what I'm saying? You got dog pound dogs. I got my registry to try to make me some money. But like I told y'all, I'm done with that in a way. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's on pause because I got to make my mind up. It's not really what I'm trying to be into. You know? And like I said, don't get mad with me, dog, because you're old and washed up and you got jammed up in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Got jammed up in Alabama and that lie about a barbecue ain't going to work. You got 30 people that got to say y'all was at a barbecue. Now, let's just talk facts, Triple J. You got 30 people that got to say y'all was at a barbecue. And them folk done had that house under investigation the whole time. Come on, man. Don't get mad with me because in order to get out of this situation, a lot of y'all got to talk. In order to get out of that situation, I ain't the one to point no fingers. I'm just talking about the whole situation in general. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak. You got to say, this ain't mine, that's his, this hers, this, you got to do it. You got 30 people there. You know, don't get mad with me because you made an asshole move to say you in your 50s. You know, you in your 50s moving like a 17-year-old, you know, and another brother from the South telling you that. So you can't take that. You up here lying about this hog hunting shit and then looking bad over here getting jammed up in Alabama. Talking about you gonna damn sue. How the hell you gonna damn sue and you jammed up in a dog fighting case? The hell you gonna sue about? I can say any name about you I want to say, your real name, your fake name, your kennel name, any name. I'm a news anchor. I can do what the hell I want when it comes to giving that news, and it's especially when it's already out. So you continue to keep making your little bit of content you making. Just remember, you got to show up to them 30, with them 30 co-defendants. And I got my eye on that case down there. Yes, I do. You think I'm just going to post the updates on that brother? You know, that brother Mac Jr. or whoever it was that was getting caught up with the drugs in that case? You think I'm just going to post his updates? I'm posting all y'all updates. You know what I'm saying? Specifically Triple J. Specifically Triple J. And like I said, man, it ain't my fault. I put this news, I put this dog talk out there. You want to call me corny, you call me this, and yet 6 months later, you on the damn news. You know what I'm saying? You should have been listening to what I was talking about. You should have been taking some notes, you old ass buzzard, you. You should have been taking notes. and poor Elmer James Givens, he just was screwed up from the start with a daddy as a junkie. You know what I'm saying? You were just screwed up from the start. Like anybody with common sense, leave the courtroom, go on the low and get my bread. Do my thing on the low, get my bread. If I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And they told me not to do my thing no more. I'm gonna do my thing on the low, get my bread, you know, play the back. You gotta be a diva. You know, James Elmer Givens is a diva, a beta male. He gotta be the front of the flagship. Like I said, he is the flagship of America's scum, America's shithole, America's #1 dog abuser. And the women in them purple shirts, Buck City Kennels, that was at that courtroom, they told me to say that. Yeah, man, big thanks to everybody that support the channel. You know, a lot of these boys is jealous I did what they wanted to do with their channels in half the time. You know what I'm saying? Did what they wanted to do in half the time. And then at the end of the day, you know, they speaking about stuff that don't matter because you just got into the Pitbull game 5, 6, 10 years ago. You know, and then you didn't get into the Pitbull game the way you try to act like you got into the game. It ain't nothing to go buy 2 dogs and roll them in your backyard. It ain't nothing to do that. You know, but at the end of the day, when all this stuff get exposed, when everybody who trying to proclaim that they dog men get exposed, you know, it is what it is. I done seen it all, man. From the young ones to the old ones. You know, if you got your old ones don't want to, you're willing to kiss ass and dick ride for one of these other old school brothers to validate you. Oh, I need so-and-so to validate me, so I'm a dick ride him today. You know, how much bulldogging was you really doing? You know, everybody want to seem like that Joker. Like I said, I ain't a dog, man. I'm a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm a podcaster, and I'm going to keep giving these brothers this stuff, man, out here. You know, I'm focusing on making my craft better. You know what I'm saying? And I got great bulldogs to back it up. You know, and I know about my bulldogs. I got time in with my bulldogs. And like I said before, I stand on what I tell brothers when I give them one of my bulldogs. You know? And like I say, I always got to say this, brothers, we always got to make sure we know who we getting them to. You want to be damn greedy and just to get that dollar, and your dog going to somebody who going to ruin it. He going to ruin it, and then he going to spread the word that you got a cur, that you selling curs, when all the while he ruined the dog from the start. But that's what you get for just taking money, being greedy for a dollar. You know, sell that dog, that same dog that you want to sell somebody over there that's really gonna do it the right way want that dog. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of big kennels start messing up at. You know, they don't care no more. They just want to sell. They don't care. But in modern day times, they better care because you can't sell, you can't buy, you can't transport nothing for fighting. So you better care. You can be clean as you think you want to be. And you selling to the wrong person. And they over here got these people thinking, oh, I'm a dog fighter. Got them people thinking like that. And you know you living like this over here. And you don't know what kind of trouble these folk got themselves into. But for that greed of that dollar, you willing to sell to them. And look, what kind of heat they bring you. Do they want that kind of dog talk, man? Like I said, y'all go ahead up, stay up under that rug with Raw Bull. Stay up under that rug with Maul Kent. Stay up under that rug with Buck City Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Stay up under that rug. That's what you do. And while PBK keep giving these brothers this news, showing them how these brothers out here with cell phones at the boxes, iPhone 16s at the boxes, 4K footage at the boxes. Oh, he want to think because you called me a name, that means something. Man, listen here, man. We eating over here. We good. Everybody around me good. You know, we straight. We ain't 7-8 in Buck City and them boys. You know, we ain't them. Like Kendrick say, you not like us. That's the whole point and whole problem we having. You weren't like us from the start before you lost your dogs. You weren't like us. You was a poser. Like the documentary say, man, you was a poser. Trying to look like something you ain't. I done shed a light on a lot of brothers across this country, and that's why a lot of them mad and a lot of them talk shit and a lot of them spread this and say that. You know, from brothers selling mixed breed dogs, you know, from brothers making fake sperm breedings. I done brought a lot of stuff to the light. Man, this Pitbull game would have been screwed up if it wasn't for this dog class of dog channels that started over the past 3 or 4 years. These dog channels that put out this stuff over the past 3 or 4 years, they really updated the dog game of what's going on nowadays and how it's going and how these folks acting and how they trying to treat you and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And how they trying to call names and this and say this. You make that news, you made that news is all I got to say. We'll have brothers typing ignorant stuff in the chat all night long. Typing ignorant stuff all night long. Stud fees. You know, hey man, get y'all shit together. You know, get y'all shit together, man. Oh, last night they were saying, oh, I need this. I mean, I work, big dog. I'm a podcaster. 1 minute y'all telling me I need it. 1 minute y'all trying to count how much I'm making. Come on, man. Come on, brothers. You know, I done made enough videos. I don't got to make a video all month, and I'm still going to get paid at the end of the month. I don't got to make a video. My old videos going to still get me paid for the month. I told you I'm straight, dog. With a whole lot of room for improvement. Whole lot of room for improvement. I'm hungry, dog. But in this particular situation, when I was young, I chased the bag. But in this particular situation, I'm gonna make the bag chase me. And like I said, man, big shout out to everybody that got one of them puppies off this litter right here. You know, like I said, I've just started winging them today. They starting to crank up right now. If you may hear some noise in the background, I just started winging them today. Man, they bust that food down fast. You know, I just put them over and they start busting it down. So they'll be eating dog food in no time, man. And like I said, you start seeing more videos and different things like that or whatever. But for the most part, man, all we can do is be the best dog man we can try to be. You know, and like I said, I don't even care about that dog man title. I'm a podcaster. I'm a YouTuber. Podcaster. It don't matter if it's YouTube or another platform, if I have to transfer to another platform. Podcaster, man, I do my thing. You know, I can't help that you can't get it started. I can't help you can't strike your fire. You can't get that flint, that match to strike and light that little bit of shrubs up to get your shit to going. You know, you got to figure out what to do. It's called Survival 101. Figure out what to do and how to make it happen. You know, all the energy that y'all put in trying to knock somebody, all the energy that y'all put in trying to stop debate, you should have put that same energy on creating your own channel. If Supreme would have put that energy that he put in, now Supreme, I got the phone number. Hold up, let me get this number real quick. Alcoholics Anonymous, hold up. I got the number. I told you I can get that number last night. You know, Supreme, you got your pen, man? Take this number down, man, for the alcohol class. You know what I'm saying? 1-800-564-7231. That's for the Alcoholics Anonymous class, big dog. You need to go there. And you can't tell me your old lady ain't telling you you need to go to alcoholics class. You's a purely drunk, man. It don't make no sense for you to be that young. You know what I'm saying? That's why brothers like me take them little young boys like you, girls. You know, if I didn't have an old lady. That's how I take your girls, man. You make it easy. Y'all drunks and drug heads. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for a brother like me, damn near pushing 50, come through and take your old lady. Man, I ain't full up with all that shit. I don't need all them pills to put that work in. You know? You full up with old Englishes and 211s. Reserved. Man, listen, take that number and go to the Alcoholics Anonymous class, man, and sit in that circle with a bunch of people just like you and understand that life can get better, man. You know what I'm saying? Life can get better. And truthfully, dog, from what they saying, you know, that the reason why your mama left, you know, that'll make a brother drink too. To be the son of somebody that took. That should make you drink, dog. So I understand. You know, I don't understand, but I mean, I feel you. You know, just go to that class, dog, see what them folk talking about. It ain't gonna be bad as you think. You know what I'm saying? Them papers came in today, man, for them pups. ADBA registered. You know, real yellow dogs. No bootleg. No bootleg. That's why I say, my brothers, I'm gonna show. I did that video with YSL yesterday, just messing around. Just to get them jealous, man. Just get them jealous. All they talking about, Ricky. Man, listen here, man. My dog legs good. Dog's good, legs good, everything good. You know, everything good. But what y'all need to figure out is how to get them bands uplifted. Get them bands uplifted and come talk to me, man. That's what you got to do. Get them bands uplifted and come talk to me and these dog brothers out here about these dogs, which you should have been doing the whole time. But hey, like I said before, don't take care of your shit. Them folk take your shit away. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But like I always say, my brothers and my sisters, it's the channel they love to hate. We give it to them Netflix style, pay-per-view style, HBO, Showtime. It don't matter. We come, we gonna bring it. We gonna scratch. We coming from that corner. Hey, at the end of the day, man, we gonna stay on top of the game. When I say we, I mean all my dog brothers out there doing the right things with these dogs. We gonna stay on top of the game no matter what they say, no matter what kind of down talking they try to do. You know, it just, they washed up now. They through now. Like I always say, it's a new era. A lot of them can't get that through their head either. They're thinking it's still the old days. This ain't the old days, man. That shit y'all did back then with the dogs is through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking on a bulldogging term. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on in general terms. You know what I'm saying? It's through, man. This modern day time. Brothers trying to learn how to survive in modern day times with their dogs. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get the picture that every time you go 30 people that you end up on Pelican Bay News, then just don't get the picture. Keep going with 30 and 50 people. Keep going with 100 people and keep ending up on the news. And sooner or later you get the picture that the stuff that you're doing is considered mob related. And only a person that don't got common sense wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. You know, it's not literally mob related, but what I'm saying, the same thing I said in the first part of the video for the ones that didn't catch it. You're doing illegal activities. Nobody does illegal activities and broadcast it outside of the Pitbull people. The Pitbull people are the only people in America that does illegal activities and broadcast it outside of them rappers that come up now talking about the people they did stuff to, and that's why they ass going to jail. You know, and mighty funny, it's the same group of people. Same generation of people. That's the generation y'all from. Do shit and broadcast it. Do shit and broadcast it. And then when brother make a news channel, now you're trying to say this and say that. The hell with what you talking about. You know, you talking shit down there is paying my taxes. It's all good, big dog. Do what you do. The more and more we talk, the more and more stuff come out of light when you start talking about a lot of you old school flunkies. And I can't believe Triple J he crashing out over there. He got a lot of stuff on his mind. He feel like he in his I don't give a damn mode. You know what I'm saying? That shit weak as hell, Triple J. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no wins against me, Triple J. How the hell these brothers want me to fight fair and talk about fighting fair, and you get over there talking that noise when I get to making these documentaries, you talking about, oh, that ain't fair. Man, listen, go handle your business. In the words of Willie D. You know, go on down there and holler at them folk. I want your partner to say something about it. I want one of your kennel partners to get up there and say the little shit they be saying sometimes. I get off in their ass too, man. You know, I ain't came here to make friends with y'all. Y'all ain't deserving of making friends. I'm just a damn news anchor coming to give this news. And big shout out, like I said, big shout out, big thanks to everybody that support the channel. They want to stop it, but they can't. You want to stop something, stop that shit you're doing, you wouldn't end up here. But I ain't going to talk y'all to death, man. I ain't going to talk y'all to death tonight. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Big salute, big shout out. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button up. Y'all don't forget to donate to the channel if you want to donate to the channel. Y'all don't forget to stay safe out there, stay legal out there, you know. And we gonna keep that thing going, man. Keep that thing going. It's obvious to see, you know, some people just gonna always have certain people on their mind. You know, we can't do nothing about that now. We can't stop nobody from saying certain things or thinking certain things. Some people just gonna always have certain people on their mind. Some people existence don't matter unless they mention other people's names. You know, and that's just how it is. Raw Bull, get your ass up under that rug before we get up out of here. Your ass ain't hiding. Maul Cunt, get your ass from up under that rug. Your ass ain't hiding. What the hell going on with y'all boys out here? We know what's going on with Raw Bull. What's going on with Maul Camp? And what's going on with that brother that I gave y'all that video earlier this now? He got that damn cell phone at the show. And y'all don't want me to be up here talking no kind of trash or nothing like that. You think y'all deserve some type of respect or something like that? Okay. You know, okay. Like I said before, man, holla at your boy. It is what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. And we out.